And shout-outs to the Houstonians for making it out tonight. Already making quite the dent in our brackets, but I don't know if we're going to be having the Houstonians up next for y'all here at Shockwave.
Oh, we have some DFW locals. We have Dakpo versus JaySon. So what I've been hearing from JaySon recently is he's been switching off of the Fox and playing more Pokemon like Charizard, but it looks like we're going to be seeing his Fox today. And we have Dakpo, who's normally a zero-suit Samus, sometimes a Luigi. We'll see his Luigi against Fox, this matchup being incredibly difficult for Fox.
It can be. I remember Dakpo was telling me that he labbed it up with Larry Lurr.
Yeah.
This was pre-patch Luigi with the crazy follow-ups. And they came to the conclusion that night that it was 50-50. Of course, top players sometimes have, very unique opinions. Very unique opinions. What I can say is when we're looking at this matchup in the early game, it's all about Luigi.
Yeah.
The number of damage, especially whenever it's coming from a player like Dakpo, that a Luigi can get from a single grab, it's simply stifling.
Yeah.
But whenever it comes to that end game, that's where Foxes really start to show some of their presence because they have a lot of solid options when it comes to closing out those stocks, especially if you land one of those downers. You could chase up and follow up with an up smash. Just a lot of different ways to really set up for some nice kills.
Yeah, like you were saying, Luigi losing his setups in the recent patches, Fox still retaining his. I can see the late game being very dangerous for for Luigi. But like that's what I was going to touch on earlier. Luigi having that ability to take out that recovery option from Fox with the down B. In situations like that, we're probably going to see a lot in this set.
And don't get me wrong, Fox has definitely done the homework in regards to going and putting on a lot of damage in the early game as well. He has that early game presence, but we haven't seen much of that yet from JaySon.
Yeah.
And the reason is because whenever I think about JaySon, he's one of those players who I fear 50% of the time. Because there are days when, he's just, standard JaySon. And then there are days when he's Super Saiyan JaySon, when he's feeling hot on some kind of a loser's bracket crazy run.
Yeah.
And he's just been decimating fools. And honestly, I'm looking at JaySon right now, and it just doesn't feel like the hands are very warm. He does get that up smash, though. He, like we said before, downer into up smash, the tried and true, especially against a character like Luigi. It's a really easy way to go ahead and close out that stock. But how he's going to answer back for this much damage.
Yeah, like you were saying, Fox excelling in the later game at later percents. Right now, he's the one at the later percents, while Dakpo sitting at a cozy 5%. So what's really going to matter is if he can change up his pace and play a better neutral game, getting Dakpo up to those higher percents, and then getting that down air to up smash like we saw there. But right now, he's in a terrible position of eating that up smash, and that's going to be the stock. That's a great catch from Dakpo on that side B. Like that timing, I'm not sure, but I think you can't challenge it at the startup, but towards the end you can. So he positioned his up smash where it would hit right at the end, right where he was about to land.
And up smash in general, just such a great anti-air sort of option because it has a little bit of a slight diss to it and a bit of invulnerability as well on the head. So just really, really smart decision making, really. Me and Sethlon touched on how safe that up smash can be if you throw it at the right time and use it in the right situations. And not only that, but it can be such a devastating attack as well. And JaySon, even though he's playing a character who falls kind of quickly, Fox is very light in this game and certainly susceptible to a KO off of a smash attack at that kind of percent.
So I really love what Dakpo's been doing low-key. He's been perfect pivot down smashing to get the back hit of the down smash, which is the one with the stronger knockback, closer to JaySon. Additionally, he's been throwing out those low percent combos that we touched on the first game, racking up JaySon to those high percents. We'll see if he's able to find the kill option like he did in that first game, or if JaySon's going to be able to bring it back and do that down air or some kind of neutral air option into an up smash.
It just feels like every time Dakpo gets any kind of opening in neutral, he converts it for so much damage. And that's making it so that JaySon isn't really having any footing and, as a result, any momentum in this game.
Yes.
And that's, like we touched on, he's one of those kinds of players who, when they have the momentum, is when you really fear them. But because he hasn't been able to establish that, he hasn't been able to establish that tempo, we haven't really seen much of anything from him in this set so far.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're used to seeing with a player like Dakpo, who's really good at changing the pace of a match to his pace, not allowing his opponent to gain that momentum. And for a player like JaySon, like you said, who is momentum-based, this is like one of his worst matchups.
Especially since Dakpo is one of those staples of consistency, I feel, in our area.
Yeah.
And he's not the kind necessarily to throw away some random games like really consistently. He's not the type of player who I look at in a bracket and I say, okay, this is the kind of guy who's going to get upset in round 2.
Yeah.
Dakpo is just such a steady force to be reckoned with in every single tournament, and we're just seeing him really exert his dominance all over JaySon. The Nair clipping with the side B as JaySon struggles to find his way back onto center. He's still in this corner, able to use the dash attack though. Dakpo getting a little bit trigger happy, I suppose, with those up smashes, and JaySon with the cognizance just to hold up that shield.
Yeah, what's coming into play is, as we were touching on earlier, Luigi missing those kill options. However, Fox does not lack them. That down air into the up smash will be the first stock in JaySon's favor. This is a much better position than it was in the first game. Let's see if JaySon's able to keep this rack on extra credit and possibly bring this into a game 3.
Fox is no slouch in the early game, but ooh, Dakpo.
So heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. That neutral air being able to break combos so easily, and that's going to be the stock in that case. We're back at a pretty even game. Now JaySon has that stage advantage. Let's see if he's able to do anything with it, or Dakpo's going to be able to get right back on, and he is, however.
Giving up a little out of stage control there just to get a little bit extra damage with those lasers.
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Perhaps,
yeah, I don't
because
agree with that.
I mean, JaySon is able to fight his way back into center, so maybe it was a temporary concession for permanent damage.
Yeah, but with like we keep touching on, we keep saying Luigi's good at those low percents, and that down B will be the game. So scary to be off the stage against Luigi when you're Fox. That up B being so gimpable with that down B from Luigi. Great stuff from Dakpo, having the awareness of mind to go and challenge that, realizing that JaySon could not get back with any other option, and then taking full advantage of it, sealing that stock and sealing that set.
Dakpo, man.
Yeah, like you're